Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si...
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, PE and Health, Grade 4, Quarter 4, Lessons 6 to 8. Our topic for today is about physical activity participation, rhythmic activities, and dances. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competency. Engage actively in different rhythmic activities and dances for improving their movement competence and physical activity participation. Objectives. Number 1, identify the elements of rhythm and movement of space. Number 2, learn the fundamental rhythmic pattern and activities. Number 3, perform actively the locomotor and non-locomotor movements using the elements of dance. And number 4, apply fitness concepts in physical activity. Content, physical activity participation, rhythmic activities, and dances. Focus foundational skills. Number 1, dance elements, body, action, space, time, and energy. Number 2, movement skills, locomotor, non-locomotor, manipulative. Number 3, fitness concepts, agility, balance, coordination, cardiovascular endurance, intensity, moderate to vigorous physical activity, or MVPA. Week 6, Day 1. Short review. Activity, dance memory. Today, we're going to play a super fun game to test how much you know about the different dance styles. Get ready to move, guess, and have a blast showing off your dance smarts. Let's see who's the dance master. Dance match game rules. Number 1, form small teams or pairs. Number 2, flip 2 cards to find matching dance styles. Number 3, if you match, keep the cards and get 1 point. If not, turn them back over and let the next team try. Number 5, keep playing until all cards are matched. Number 6, the team with the most points wins. Have fun and show off your dance smarts. We will learn our bodies move in different ways through dance. Here are some questions that we need to answer. Number 1, how do we use our bodies in dance? Can you give fun dance moves as examples? Number 2, what are locomotor moves, non-locomotor moves, and manipulative moves? Number 3, how does agility help us dance fast and smooth? Can you name a quick dance move? Number 4, why is coordination important so dancers can move together? Can you share dance with great teamwork? Number 5, how can dancing make your heart beat faster and keep you healthy? What dances help you stay active? We use our bodies in dance by moving our arms, legs, and whole body in different ways, such as waving our hands, jumping, or spinning. There are different types of movement skills in dance. A locomotor movement is when we travel from one place to another, like running or skipping, while a non-locomotor movement is when we stay in one spot, like bending or twisting. A manipulative movement is when we use objects like dancing, such as tossing a ball. Agility is important in dance because it helps us move quickly and change direction easily, like in fast footwork or quick turns. Coordination is also important so that dancers can move together smoothly without bumping into each other, like in a well synchronized hip hop routine. Dancing is also great for our health because it increases our heart rate, making our hearts stronger. Dance styles like Zumba, hip hop, and aerobics are great examples of routines that improve fitness while being fun. Unlocking content vocabulary. Dance elements. Body. The body is the dancer's instrument of expression. When an audience looks at dance, they see the dancer's body and what is moving. The dance could be made up of a variety of actions and still poses. It could use the whole body or emphasize one part of the body. Exploring body shapes and movement actions increase our awareness of movement possibilities. Action. Dance movements or actions fall into two main categories. First is locomotor, traveling moves like walk, run, hop, skip, leap, gallop, crawl, roll, etc. For non-locomotor, moves that stay in place. Examples: melt, stretch, bend, twist, swing, turn, shake, stomp, etc. Space. This is where the dance takes place. Is the dance expansive, using lots of space, or is it more intimate, using primarily personal space? An exploration of space increases the awareness of the visual design aspects of movement. Time. Dance is a time art. Movement develops and reveals itself in time. Adding a rhythmic sense to movement helps transform ordinary movement into dance and informs when the dancer moves. Energy. An exploration of how a movement is done rather than what. It gives us a richer sense of dance as an expressive art. A dancer can walk, reach for an imaginary object, and turn, making these movements look completely different by changing the use of energy. For example, anger could be shown with a loud, quick walk, a sharp reach, and a strong twisting turn. Happiness could be depicted by using a delicate gliding walk, a gentle reach out, and a smooth light turn. Energy is what brings the dancer's intent or emotion to the audience. The element of energy is sometimes called efforts or movement qualities. Physical fitness components, agility. Agility is the ability of the body to shift direction from one place to another. Balance. Balance is the capacity of the body to maintain upright posture even when moving. Coordination. This is when all the body parts are harmoniously working together to successfully execute a movement. Cardiovascular endurance. This is the ability of your heart to pump effectively to meet the metabolic demands during exercise. Week 6, Day 2. Subtopic number 1, Dance Elements. Work activity. Directions. Write in the circle the folk dances of the Philippines. Here are the choices. Ballet, hip-hop, maglalatik, tango, boogie, bulaklak, karinyosa. Let's answer. Here are the folk dances of the Philippines. Maglalatik, karinyosa, and bulaklak. Tell and do activity. Demonstrate the proper execution of the fundamentals of arm and feet positions. There are basic positions and movements for the arms and legs that are common in folk dances. Arms position. First position. Arrange the arms and hands in front of the chest. Curve the arms in a circular motion with elbows out. Keep your palms facing towards you. Second position. Open your arms and hands simultaneously to your sides, parallel to your shoulders. Curve your arms. Your palms are facing upward. Third position. Raise the right arm with your palm facing down. Keep your left arm in the second position. Fourth position. Keep your right arm in the third position. Place your left arm in front as in the first position. Fifth position. Raise your arms. Curve your arms and keep your palms facing downwards. Feet position. First position, stand with heels together. Position your toes outward to form the letter V. Second position, step your right foot to the side while keeping your toes pointed outward. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Third position. Keep your left foot in its previous position. Place your right foot at the arc of your left foot. Fourth position. Keep your left foot in its previous position. Step your right foot diagonally forward. Keep your toes pointed outward. Fifth position. Place your right foot in front of your left foot. Allow the heel of your right foot to touch the toes of your left foot. Lesson activity. Directions: assign the correct numbers 1 to 5 according to the correct sequence of arms and feet position in folk dance. Now, let's see. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Let's go now with positions of the feet. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Week 7, Day 1. Subtopic number 2, practical demonstration of fundamental position of arms and feet. After the tell and do activity, the pupils will demonstrate the fundamental positions of arms and feet. Call on some students to demonstrate the fundamental position of arms. The teacher will correct the students' demonstration if there are any errors. Same approach as to fundamental position of feet. Review the fundamental position of arms and feet. Arms position. First position, both arms raised forward in a circle in front of the chest with the fingertips about an inch apart. Second position, both arms raised sideward with graceful curve at a shoulder level. Third position, one arm raised sideward as in second position. Other arm raised in upward position. Fourth position, one arm raised in front as in first position. The other arm raised overhead. Fifth position, both arms are raised overhead. Feet position. First position, heels close together, toes apart with an angle of about 45 degrees. Second position, astride sideward about a pace or 1 foot distance. Third position, heel 1 foot close to in step of other foot. Fourth position, 1 foot in front of the other foot of a pace distance. Fifth position, heel in front foot close to big toe or rear foot. Lesson activity. First, we'll divide the class into 5 groups with the same number of members. Each group will get time to practice the basic arm and feet positions plus how to combine them. After practicing, we'll play 2/4 time signature folk dance music and each group will present the arm positions, feet positions, and the cool combination of both. Rubrics: proper execution 10 points, gracefulness 5 points, timing 5 points, total 20 points. Week 7, Day 2. Day 1. Subtopic number 3. Promoting health and wellness through physical fitness. Class, let's talk about staying healthy. Here are some questions that you need to answer. First, how would you describe someone who is physically fit? What do they usually look like or do? Second, what's one fun activity you love doing that helps you stay strong and healthy? Third, why do you think being physically fit is good for our bodies? How does it help us? Fourth, can you share one thing you do every day that keeps you healthy, like playing, walking, or eating well? Worked example, Galaw Pilipinas demonstration. Let's watch the Galaw Pilipinas video together. This dance helps make us stronger, more flexible, and improves our heart health, coordination, and balance. Good physical fitness is important because it contributes directly to the physical component of good health and wellness, and indirectly to the other components. Good fitness has been shown to be associated with reduced risk of chronic diseases, such as heart disease, and has been shown to reduce the consequences of many debilitating conditions. Participation in regular moderate physical activity can lead to improved physical fitness. It is a condition whereby the systems of the body are able to function at their optimal efficiency, associated with an individual's ability to work effectively, to enjoy leisure time, to be healthy, to resist disease, and to respond easily to emergency situations. Regular moderate physical activity means engaging in relatively vigorous bodily movement for 30 minutes to 1 hour that can elevate your heart rate. Week 8, Day 1 and 2. Subtopic number 3. Promoting health and wellness through physical fitness. Worked example, activity, Galaw Pilipinas dance drill. Procedure, divide the class into 5 groups with equal members. Practice the Galaw Pilipinas dance together as a group. Make sure to follow the step-by-step moves carefully. The teacher will go around to check how well each group is dancing. After the activity, answer this. First, what steps and movements did you do well? Second, how did you feel after dancing Galaw Pilipinas? Third, how does dancing help keep you healthy? Here's the tip. Have fun, move with energy, and work as a team. Learners' takeaways. Activity pair up. Me and my day log. Steps. Find a partner. The teacher will give you a survey form. Check the activities you do and write how many hours you spend on each one. Have fun sharing and comparing how you spend your day. Here's your activity log. First, you need to write your name and you need to answer this. When I am not in school, I first watch TV for about blank hours. I use the computer or tablet, cell phone for about blank hours. I play sports such as blank for about blank minutes or blank hours. I jog or walk or dance for about blank minutes or blank hours. I sleep about blank hours even after my regular wake-up time. I usually go out to the mall or friend's house and spend about blank there. I do household chores for about blank hours or blank minutes. Answer this in your notebook. Group discussion. Talk with your group. What activities did most of you check? How many minutes or hours do you spend on them? Which activity is your favorite? Share with the class. How did you feel doing the activity? What did you realize? Do you and your classmates do the same things? Do you think you should keep your routine or change something? For our reflection, this activity helps you check how active you are and why fitness and wellness are super important for a healthy, happy you. Formative assessment. Practical test, Galaw Pilipinas. Pupils will execute Galaw Pilipinas dance exercise accompanied by music. They will be graded by the following rubrics. Rubrics for Galaw Pilipinas dance performance. Criteria, mastery, poise and grace, timing and body coordination, proper execution. 15 points being the excellent, 8 points being fair.
Maraming salamat sa panonood. Huwag kalimutang i-like at mag-subscribe para sa higit pang educational content. I-click ang bell icon para ma-update ka sa ating mga bagong video. Salamat!